Very nice. Sorry guys, it's been 2 months since my last video. So much has happened in the last 2 months. We've had a new Prime Minister, energy prices are so high. But anyway, today is a very exciting day. Today is new bike day for me. So here in the UK, we have this really unique sort of season where I don't think you find it anywhere else in the world, but basically it's just 2 months of, you know, just races up and down the country hosted by clubs and teams and people racing their bikes up a hill as fast as they can. It's such a lovely scene. You've got like just people, it's like just one big street party up a local hill in the middle of nowhere usually. So this year I will be doing the hill climb season. So your biggest enemy as a competitor is gravity. Aerodynamics aren't really like a big thing because you're going to be going at like what, 10 miles an hour anyway, or even less. People making their bikes as light as possible, people chopping their bars off, like the ends of their bars, shaving brake pads off, no bar tape, no bottle cages, stripped down saddles. My outgoing bike has been around the 5.6, 5.7 kilo mark, and I hope this bike can be even lighter this year. So this bike project has been like 2 years in the making. Most of that 2 years is just me looking on eBay and Facebook Marketplace and bike forums and just waiting for one to kind of turn up at a decent price. You know, things are expensive these days, and you know, money doesn't grow on trees. And we've got a cost of living crisis, inflation is 10%, and you know, there's an energy crisis. It's just not great here. Like, we've got a bike part shortage, you know, bikes are getting really, really expensive. So if you want a really, you know, a nice, light, fancy bike, it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg and maybe half of your liver. What do? If you want, you can actually build a super light bike on the cheap, and you can actually, well, to be honest, I haven't gone for the cheapest route. Anyone could just go on AliExpress or go import an unbranded Chinese frame, and I didn't really want to go that route for various reasons, but we're not going to go into that. This video isn't about that at all. When it was launched, this bike was marketed as the lightest available mass-produced bike that there is, full stop. You know, I've spent like 2 years trying to find a Trek Imonda, and finally the other day, this was in August, I saw one up for sale for a very good price. It was 1,400 quid, and went and had a look, had a little test ride, really happy with it, and just bought it pretty much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap over all of the components on this current Viner, which is going to be sold, and it's going to be put on the Trek Imonda. It was in pretty good nick. You know, there was a few little dings, scratches here and there, but for 1,400 quid, I am definitely not complaining. So the bike was built up with Shimano Ultegra R8000 group set. All in all, very solid bike, and you know, when I got it, you know, it felt really light, even just with Ultegra. Like, you can go one up and get Dura-Ace, and I knew SRAM Red was going to be like far lighter. So the potential to make this bike a stupidly light bike was definitely on the cards. So this is the old bike. I'm gonna sell it as a... Bro, it's crusty, man. Look at this crust on here. Like, it's never been washed. Oh, sorry, this is a sales pitch, isn't it? Nah, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's a lovely bike. It's got bling on it. That didn't hit it, so all right. And yeah, 2 grand. But yeah, I'll backdoor it for 15. We have to do it, guess.
Go on, how much do you think, George?
I reckon it's quite light at the minute, like 6.6
6.6. What are you man saying? 6.2. It's actually 6.2. Let's have a look. No. Oh no, 6.6. 6.585. So it's pretty light at the moment, but we're gonna see how light we can get this.
By the way, I'm just guessing.
Coming from disc, everything feels so light.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's like 7.2.
I think 7.4.
You pretty weighed it.
I've never weighed it. Never weighed it.
7.2.
Oh no, it's 7.1. 7.095. You're pretty good at this, George.
I'm just the expert.
This guy, Brando, isn't it? This is Brando. He's like.
Big shout out to Brandon who helped strip and rebuild both of my bikes in literally record time. I think it would have literally taken me like, I don't know, like 5 days.
That's got to be 1 gram saving, right? Oh, that's coming straight off.
Slow down, bro. Slow down, bro.
You cleaned everything down, polished everything up. So basically a nice service on top of the build as well. If you're ever in the area of Muswell Hill in North London and you've got some bikes that need taken care of, go give Northern Heights a shout.
Just gonna put my finger in it. Oh, mate. Oh, it's pretty disgusting.
Our toilet facilities, eh? You've got hella like Lee and Denon and
How many grams is that?
there's no in between. This weighs nothing, bro.
It's made of crisps.
It's made of crisps.
It's madness.
Crisp packet, really. I reckon it's gonna be.
I was born in the wrong era.
I need to feel it in my fingers, yeah, because it's got the magical touch. But I reckon.
Well, you can have a feel for it and see what you think.
I'm gonna say now about 5, but I need to like obviously weigh it first.
You gotta use the magical fingers.
Magical fingers, special.
Yeah.
We've trimmed at least what?
The
We
wheels,
trimmed a tiny bit of
the
steel
wheels,
off.
the wheels about 500 grams at
I'll
least.
shorten it
If
a little bit. Oh, it's not over get a bar tape, is it?
There's no bar tape going on this as well. So
group set probably
Chop the drop.
500 grams as well.
You don't need drop.
yeah, but I mean these are alloy bars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some carbon 38 centimeter bars.
I reckon it's gonna be like
So-
5.2.
What was it before?
It was 6.6 with.
Because you saved the kilogram with the
Completely
wheels
different wheels.
and the group set.
But we're not quite done yet. I figured out there was more weight savings to be had, so I got myself a nice lighter chain, some extra links with measure. So I took off the front derailleur and the battery to save some extra weight. Time for a little rest, little guy. Decided to go for a single chainring setup. Figured you don't really need that many gears for a hill climb, so then I realised I didn't have a set of Torx keys, so I went to my local bike shop, Bello, to borrow a few tools. He's been struggling to take chain rings off. And in goes the 38 tooth. It's a narrow wide single chainring, so paired with the SRAM Red rear mech, which has a little clutch. Hopefully the chain won't really pop off under hard shifting. So yeah, here's the final result. So the final build came to 5.41 kilograms. Really, really light. Pretty happy with it. Here's the final spec. So yeah, I mean, I haven't actually gone for like an ultra light build. You know, it's like the law of diminishing returns. You get to a certain point, and if you want to go any lighter, you just got to spend stupid amounts of money, and I didn't want to go there. I've just gone for quite standard cheap parts, and you know, for full build of this bike, I've worked it out, and it's just under 2 grand. Just under 2 grand for a 5.5 kilo bike. The only hill climb event in London is the Urban Hill Climb, and every year it attracts a big crowd, and being in London, it's the only one in London. Usually these races are like in the middle of nowhere. The Urban Hill Climb takes place on Swains Lane in North London. Swains Lane is, I believe, the steepest hill in London. Well, certainly the steepest road, I think. And it's about 900 meters in length, and it maxes out at about 20% gradient. Pretty gnarly hill. The Urban Hill Climb every year attracts a great crowd, and also a great bunch of people who go and compete as well. This year it is hosted by the London Cycling Campaign. Check out the website. They're doing amazing things for London, getting people on bikes and making roads, streets safer for people on bikes, people walking. Super stuff. So really good to be supporting that event, but also supporting LCC as well.
Come on, Kelvin! You got this, mate! That is...
You're gonna get my son! Very nice. Do you know what time you got? First so far. Woohoo! Man got the first. Let's have a look. Ooh, 122.
So 122, 123. So with me and Callum are like basically.
Jeez! Man, mate, look at this guy.
Going from the off, are we going to get some like crazy tracks?
The no bar take what does it? Always the no bar.
Calvin
take.
Chung in 5th. You in 5th, my friend.
Man's in 5th.
Were you 131? Nice.
Yes.
You can see your pace compared to how quick Calvin runs next to you. Farm just sitting on the fucking wheels. He goes full sprint in a minute.
You fucking hate him.
I like the Tangastic ones.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Oh, mate. What the power's like.
Oh, 1074 for 20 seconds.
1074 watts. Callum's gonna be higher then.
Oh man.
We've got max 5-second power 1588.
Jesus fuck
Max
me.
power 1632.
30 seconds 1200.
Oh my god.
Man, 1 minute
Mad
659, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys, you need to go and get handed cash.
Yeah.
Cold, hard cash.
Money!
That's what I came here
Money,
for.
money.
Extra money home.
That was a very exciting spectacle. Thank you very much, chaps.
Did you see it in the middle?
We're just
Honestly,
literally
mate, I
all this
fucking,
last
that, for me, that was almost better than like even if I won.
So what was the
Just
tactics?
like
I
chilling,
could hear
just
something on the commentary. You guys started slow and sort of a bit of eyeballing, and then
just
somebody
talking
launched
to each
it.
other. He told me he was gonna shoot my dog. He started trying to play with my mind.
Don't crash, please. Don't crash.
Why are you shotgun the bee? Why are you shotgunning?
Very good.
So good.
Very good.
So yeah, that's Project Among the SLR done. So we've got some more racing. We've got the National Hill Climb, which I have entered for at the end of October. So yeah, we're going to see how it goes. So yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.